They're scared of the.
The Grinix over here from State. I mean,
Hmm.
it is interesting because obviously they're the ones that are known for Grinix Jonas fans specifically, but I think it's safe to say Stay Green, they're comfortable enough at that point. Limp, he can play it very well himself, I'm sure. So they would take it themselves with that first pick even. So,
Exactly.
yep. Not going to let them get that opportunity. But how about that start for Stay Green with that said? Ophelia and War Beast, that's a pretty good combo to have. So,
A really strong combo to have. Like, sure they give up Hag, but I feel the Warbeast is just push power is immense. It's hard to go aggressive versus Ophelia. But they do have a Warbeast. They cannot go aggressive. They can go aggressive if they choose Parasite. However, I'm looking towards another pick here. If enemy team Lions does choose to pick Parasite, it's gonna be a third pick. And I am feeling like they gonna punish Ophelia Warbeast because there's no Tempest Keeper. So you're not gonna win late game versus Ophelia Warbeast. So I'm guessing Lions is gonna do their own Lions thing and play aggressive. I'm guessing maybe like a Devour here.
yeah. Get that middle. I mean, you can pretty much guarantee when it comes to those second tier bands, we're gonna see a mid hero band if it's not picked up already by Lions. So, yeah, if they want to go, say that Devours you're pointing out, or the Ravener even. I mean, definitely now is the time to take it. So,
Yeah, it's gonna get banned in phase two.
yeah. So we'll see if whether this one or the next one is that is the case. But actually, they're using a lot of time here for just the second pick,
Hmm.
down to 30 seconds. So
That's the second pick here is gonna determine. Looks like it's gonna be bubbles, so they're gonna go for the rune control, which is
yep,
good still.
a lot of being able to move around the map pretty quickly, and they are known for going that short lane hag a lot of the time, and very likely that could end up here in hands of Fuzi. Of course,
Hmm.
Bubbles more that suicide, and Jonas Fan perhaps still leaving open that middle presence for Super KGE. So
To be honest, it could be either or.
yeah,
Probably bubble suicide though, like you said. It would be the better one. It's like SG once again going back to the game two trap versus excellent. Just you just have to survive the early game and they're gonna win, and they know that.
that they do.
Paris, it looks like yes, Lion's gonna go aggressive. I knew it. They had to, otherwise they would have been ran over late game or mid game. They have to get kills early, and that's the perfect pick. I'm loving it.
Yeah, they definitely makes that happen. So with the Bubbles, the hag on top of that, they by all means have. But we talked about that with Excellent. Lions definitely is a different team. They're more experienced, much more experienced, especially with their 5-man roster. So definitely expect them to play aggressive, to say the least. That's
Yeah,
what they're
all they
known
need to
for.
do right now, like Lions, what they're doing, they're banning all the supports that do a lot of damage and stop their basically rushing early game.
Yeah.
Because like Warbeast like, he really can help his team besides crying a lot, and then and Kraken yeah he can do a lot of damage early game, but he's more like a team fight hero. Like he can easily get kited, which is why I'm leaning towards um Lions lineup right now.
Yeah.
It's way stronger.
You also see the Rhapsody ban again. I mean, teams are starting to ban Rhapsody against Stay Green. She seems like that go-to support option with this group up and push stall strategy that they love to run. So Rhapsody going to be banned here with the Torture. How about these bans from Stay Green, though? I mean, the Moonku was first. We kind of, that cheese fact, don't want to give up that carry option. Um, but then the Ravener, and then the Glacius actually final ban. So they don't address Super KG as much as maybe we expected, as they've done in the
Yeah,
past.
probably because there's too many heroes to ban. They said just get rid of the Moon Queen, which I respect. You know, they got rid of the Ravnor, but the Devour is still on the board, and I expect a Devour pick here. This guy's so good versus all the heroes.
The fun chat. The fun chat and going
It's
on.
good.
These two teams, they respect one another. I mean, it's for good reason. They expect this to be the matchup in the grand finals again, as it's been since cycle number 3. So we'll see if cycle 10 is the difference maker or not. But so far, yeah, cycle 9 obviously it is going to be the same. The next pick now coming out though. So you mentioned the Devour possibly for Lions. Obviously, yeah, he is still on the board, so that would be an option to go with. Back over to Stay Green though, they still need their support option, as well as could be a couple things. Either a solo or maybe more of the short laner to go with that support. It is going to be a Luna as their
Yep.
support in the end.
Mhm. I respect that. They like the Luna Kraken combo. Luna is
Yeah.
just one of those versatile heroes. They know Lion's not gonna duel in mid. Luna fell off because the duel in mid she doesn't really do much. 2v2 situation she loses most of it. But they know that Lions aren't gonna duel in mid, possibly. Probably because they have a Hag and Bubbles. So yeah, they decide
Huh.
to. It's like Pyromancer. Yeah, I can only see Devour being picked up. The only hero that can protect a Pyromancer, Devour. Either Devour or Prisoner, but probably Devour. Just
Yeah.
because Super KG loves it so much.
Yeah, it's a go-to hero for him. I mean, it's a classic hero for him. It would not be surprised at all to see that. So again, you look at the aggression. Pyromancer support. What more aggression can you ask for in a support role? So yeah, again, Lions really is shaping that up beautifully as far as that play style. So stay green. They're gonna finish again with that short lane most likely here. What that may be, we'll have to wait and see. Corrupt the Disciple still on the board. No, they tend to
I think
rotate.
they have to pick a hero that will survive the early game. I'm guessing Slither. Corrupted Disciple is a great hero. Don't get me wrong, but maybe not so much versus Hag and Bubbles.
Yeah. Yeah, Slither, they're definitely known for doing that, and good matchup against that Bubbles, if it comes down to it. So would not be out of the question here. And they're gonna use all their time pretty much as they should. Again, this is their final pick here. Um, so we'll see what that. But I mean, looking back at Lions too, it is Slither. So there you go. Lions again, the last pick here. Thinking maybe Devour. We'll see. Aggressive trial lane. Will they go extra? I mean, now especially knowing that they're going up against a Slither. I mean, could that happen here? Or will they stick to the roots of just going the dual lane mid?
I think they're gonna dive to Slither and they're gonna keep killing him.
Okay. So they're gonna
That
do the
would
two lane
be
mid.
the only logical thing I could imagine.
Yeah. I could actually see Gauntlet here. I mean, Super has been playing a little bit more Gauntlet recently too.
Oh yeah, Gauntlet. Gauntlet's a possibility too.
Yeah. He is there, and we saw a DreamHack. What he could do with that hero. Fun hero to watch as well. So.
Yeah. Oh, it is Gauntlet! Oh, Breaky!
Called it.
Got it.
Got it.
Nice one, Breaky.
So,
Yeah, Gauntlet.
get to see the Gauntlet. I can't say I'm not disappointed by that. Always a fun hero to watch. I mean, whether it was Devour or Gauntlet, it was going to be fun, but I'm definitely a little bit more excited to see Gauntlet because, yeah, this one we don't get to see as much. The biggest difference with him, he's a lot more about burst damage than he is about being tanky
Yeah.
when it comes down to it. So, and again, back to aggressive play style, they want that. What better hero than a hero like Gauntlet? So,
hmm I think it's gonna be aggressive trialing, just because they can't not leave the guy alone. They have to contest that guy.
yeah.
So
Well, they are sending them bottom, it looks like. So, yeah, right off the bat, boots on Parasite. That pretty much is a go-to. That's going to be the case. So, Hanskin heading down there with CO Kid and Super KG. You just see Bubbles is going to be joining. Is that the new Bubbles? It is.
I think
I've not seen
Staken knows
this
that they're gonna contest too. So
Yeah.
let's see Warbeast top, Swindle and Slither. Oh, Swindle Slither. We haven't seen that yet, have we?
Wow, I don't think we have that. That's a good point.
I don't think I've seen him play Slither yet. So, we're gonna see the Melon Swindle. I mean,
Yeah.
Melon Slither, Swindle Slither, this SS combo.
I think it just has to do with the players and the comfort heroes. I mean, you got Lip on Kraken, you got Chessie on Warbeast, so it just kind of it went that way where, okay, we'll have Swindle on Slither. So that is interesting, though. Yeah, definitely not a hero we're used to seeing him play. I'm sure he'll do just fine, but I mean, so SG. So if they know the Tri-Lane's coming, what would they do then? Would they not send the Slither bottom?
I think they're gonna fight. To be honest,
Yeah.
I think they're gonna fight, and just the better team is gonna come out of this trial lane with trial lane.
All right. Well, that's a good thing for spectators. So expect some action then, perhaps, if that is the case. It looks like it.
Yeah,
I mean, Luna is
a
down.
lot of
here,
action
kinda.
coming up.
Yeah.
A lot of
the
action.
site.
coming up.
There you go. Bottom
And see,
of the
this
board.
this is gonna favor Lions, because even if they don't do really well in the trial lane, they break even. Now the thing is, Warbeast is not gonna do really well versus Hag. He's gonna lose. And Bubbles, I give the advantage to Bubbles versus Kraken middle, just because Bubbles has better rune control and Jonathan Fan always performs really good. So I expect Bubbles to win this matchup here.
Yeah.
But bottom.
Yeah, bottom lane. They've been going at it right here, and actually, Stay Korean's going to completely box them out. I think Lions, Slither, or Parasite especially, he was not ready for that. He was actually, he was kind of running in there looking to harass him a little bit, but maybe see what he can make happen. But all of a sudden, ran into Slither, and before you know it, a lot of burst damage was coming out. So
Oh, look at Parasite. Round two.
he needs to be careful because he is already very low in life. He doesn't have any regen on him. Obviously, the Infest will help with that, but he's gonna get a Catman champion over here at least. That'll be good. But they're gonna collapse on top of him though, so this could get interesting here.
Oh, they see him.
Yeah.
He has to run. He might die here, to be honest. If
He
Kraken
is
comes.
gonna be in trouble. Yeah. He is
But
gonna
Kraken's
run.
fine. He's fine.
Okay. He will survive.
Well
in the
played from
end.
Stay Green, to be honest. This is exactly what he needs to do. They, like, look at Zfix doing exactly what he needs to do. He needs to help Hanskin, otherwise, like, Minus will get nothing. It's really well played from Zfix.
So definitely some interesting tactics coming out here from both sides. You can kind of say SU kind of answering the call. Look at Hanskin. He's in a lot of trouble here, actually. Oh, Burst going to be coming out with the power throw. A couple more auto attacks. Not going to be enough.
That's the boost of speed coming into play right there.
Just
Nice
enough.
one. Yeah.
Just enough to live. So he won't be fine, but he has to go to his own jungle, right? Like, he can't sit down there now. I mean, it looks like he's heading back, but...
He has to... Oh! I mean, he's one manly guy. If I know anyone is manly, it has to be Hanskin. And looks like he is coming back in. He's in.
He's not going to let them phase him too, but look at that. Minos was just sitting there the whole time. He was waiting for that to happen, but a double damage from Parasite. Yep. The leech comes down, the auto attacks. He needs one more. He's going to get it. Yep, he's going to get it.
Oh man, that boost of speed!
Boots of speed coming to play big time. Bloodlust kill for Hanskin and Lion Esports Club. You know, I thought he had to go back to his own jungle. Never mind. Wow. That worked up. Yeah, how about a double damage? And actually, Luna's in trouble now.
Luna!
Oh, he needs 2 more auto attacks. There's one. He needs 1 more. He's going to get it. Health potion. Z-Freak. Oh, he has a leech, but the line of sight coming into play. Z-Freak's going to be fine for now, but here comes Bubbles. This should be an easy kill. Sorry to see missed, actually, but it doesn't matter. However, Kraken with a charge. And it will get a counter kill in the end. But Hanskin, you know, mission accomplished. Bottom lane, though, what the hell happened? Super KGE goes down to a solo Slither. So, well, this is a action-packed start we have here, Moon.
Yeah. Like,
as we hope for.
it's sad to see this coming. I mean, it's Lions versus thing. Like, this is what Excel needed to do, to be honest. And Lions are doing it. But they're running into a couple of roadblocks here. Suno's playing really well. Killed Super KG. That should not have happened.
Yeah.
A misplay, but it's common. I mean, the support left him too long. Pyromancer left him go middle. Sundo took advantage of it. Played really aggressive. Killed Gauntlet. Paid off. So well played from Sundo.
Yeah, the fact that he's able to get a kill down here, that is definitely huge. Super KG not having the start that he was hoping for sure, but you know, on the other side, in the other spectrum, I mean, definitely Parasite at least having a better time than maybe it was shaping up to be at the very beginning, so that's good news for them. And then, of course, you have the top lane. While this is all happening, there is a top lane going on here. For Wretched Hag versus a Warbeast, of course. Currently, Wretched Hag is 17-1, about 300 gold per minute for Fuzi, so not too bad at all. Warbeast about 10-2. He has level 4, though, as well. So it seems like both of those definitely accomplishing what they would like to so far in this game. The middle matchup, Lip getting that kill himself. That definitely boosts up his gold quite a bit. Bubbles and Kraken are actually tied in creep kills, so that's actually very even. But that kill, of course, is definitely a difference maker for Limp right now on Kraken. So
it's about damn time.
this is an even game though to start. 3.5 minutes in, nothing too off the wall. Again, it's once these level 6s start happening, especially like on Bubbles, maybe expect some movement to start coming out. But once again, Parasite's going to kind of be in a funky spot here. He takes over the Gotar. He's going to run away with it, and that'll be
Even though like look, they're not doing that hot bottom, right, Berkey?
Yeah.
But then it is a suicide lane, and look at top. Hack just he's dying soon, but he's winning versus whatchamacallit, Warbeast, the doggy. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, they have that working out for them. So they even up in gold in the XP, even though they're kind of losing the bottom lane, which is nice.
Interesting item.
Oh, Limp actually misses a tsunami charge right there. This could come back to, I guess, not bite him in the ass, but Jonas fan's going to be more than fine. He actually bottles up the Haster in the meantime and kind of just walks away from him, so.
Yeah. That's what I talked about Bubbles and root control. It's just way easier to get root as Bubbles.
Yeah. Both of them are close to level 6, I'm sure, and they're both waiting for that moment. You can tell. Bubbles, as soon as he hits level 6, he has a Haster and bottled up, so that he's
gonna kill them if he hits level 6.
Yeah. And Limp knows it.
Well, I think Limp knows. Yeah, he's just backing off.
Look at
He's trying to
Parasite
kill
again.
Parasite here,
Yep.
but
He's
it's
gonna be
not.
fine though.
Like this. Even though Hanskin isn't getting much, like Manus is getting nothing out of this. He's getting absolutely nothing.
True.
Why not? And I would trade underfarmed Parasite to an underfarmed Ophelia just because Ophelia needs to get going early game because he doesn't carry the late game. Like Parasite, yeah, he doesn't get carried as well in the late game as well, but Ophelia is just worse compared to Parasite. At least Parasite is a silence and a slow and it's kind of annoying, you know, in
Yeah.
team fights. You can like burst someone down.
Yeah, I feel they
So-
could definitely struggle with the under levels, so. Being level 2 right now, that is hurtful. Warbeast actually forced to go all the way back to base. Chessie taking some good pressure right there for Fuzi at the top lane.
Yeah.
And it's gonna have
There's
to
just a
reach
mismatch. And Fuzi's doing really well right now.
as they need him to.
Yeah, they
Make
really.
the lane that you can. So he's farming about 330 gold per minute right now. Bottom lane, it looks like a little bit more pressure going to be coming out. You see Pyroman's going to send a Luna in the meantime. Power throw connects
Oh,
though.
he's
That's
gonna
going to be a
die, he's
kill.
gonna die,
Deny
he's
at the
gonna
last second, yeah.
Well played from Zefig. Excellent power throw.
Yeah, power throw hits. At
Zefig's
least
working out that
Sealkid's,
arm, man.
yeah, gets that power going. Sealkid's able to deny at least, but yeah, still Super KG dying again. He is struggling, so... I mean, that you really do look at this bottom lane. There's so many factors to it. We're talking about the Ophelia. She's kind of under level compared to Parasite and not doing too well. But then there's Slither's 300 plus gold per minute. Bottom Rune in the meantime. The power throw will miss actually, but the dot damage is going to be enough to take out Bubbles. Talking
Well
about
played.
that Rune control.
Yep. Oh, that was just Jonas being greedy. He could have went for the top lane instead. He went for the bottom lane. Oh, but he didn't switch jungles now, so he's top.
Yeah.
He couldn't get anything in his own jungle, so he decided to go to the bottom jungle. Which I think it's okay. It's good.
Put some pressure up there on a Wretched Hag, but she blinked away and of course was fine. But yeah, this is Stay Green, so their big positives definitely Swindlemelons on Slither. And the fact that he is having a very good start here. So the aggressive play coming out of Alliance, at least the idea. Actually, middle lane, we do have a lot of back and forth action going to be coming out. Kraken 3 level, but Bubbles is lower. He ends up dying right there. You see Parasite in the Catman champion. Could not do much else in the meantime, so Kraken, he dropped a little low right there, but not low enough, clearly.
Oh, not low enough. Like Swindle's getting a lot out of this bottom lane. Like usually, right? Like if Lions go aggressive challenge, safe lane hero keeps getting dove and keeps getting killed. But really well played from Swindle. Just not dying, not only that, getting ganks off, even winning his lane 1 versus like 2. Like, he hasn't had any help whatsoever from Luna.
Yeah, again, it is pretty surprising almost, but at the same time, yeah, that is huge, no doubt, for Stay Green. You do see Parasite, he takes over the Minotaur, actually, from Ophelia. So as soon as Ophelia comes back to her own jungle, Parasite's like, thank you very much. And I'm going to continue to farm with this. So again, there's definitely different levels to this game right now, where Lions does have a couple of positives here, but I mean, I feel like overall right now, though, Stay Green's definitely in the better spot, and a lot's going to come down to these soon-to-be level 6s such as Gauntlet and Pyromancer. Here on the Hellborn side. I mean, Gauntlet's start is very slow right now, but if he gets level 6, he's able to set up a kill, maybe something different. Parasite, he runs into some heroes even.
Yeah, he
As
was out of
Kraken's
position.
there. Yeah, big time. Meanwhile, though, Slither's going to be absolutely bursted. As
Oh,
Wretched Hag
man.
joins.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. He didn't expect 5 people on him, 3 people collapsing on him.
Yeah.
Interesting item.
So, all of a sudden, at least they get a counter kill out of it, so it remains a slight lead here for Stay Green overall, but yeah, Lions starting to pick things up. So Lions, again, playing the aggressive. So where does this strategy go from here? We're 8.5 minutes in right now in this laning phase. It's kind of developed. What does Lions need to be looking to do here?
Lions needs to take advantage of the hag. Like, he needs to get really good ganks off. He got 1 gank off bottom, but he needs to do more. I'm guessing like hag bubbles with a nice rune, and they just fight bottom. Really, they cannot go late game versus lineup or mid lane.
Well, they're going to go for a kick at the middle lane. Yeah, Kraken will fall right there. Bubbles in the meantime taking some pressure from Ophelia, but now Ophelia's in trouble. He's
Yeah, he's
very
gonna
low
die.
on life. She is going to die indeed. Ends up being 2 kills for Lion Esports Club.
It's like when I just said that they need to get good ganks off, and then it just happened.
There you go.
Caster's blessing, Gracie.
You're the other side.
Yep.
I get the curses, you got the blessings. So, Lions definitely working off of that right there and taking advantage.
Well, look at
bottom
bottom.
lane though, yeah. Slither's going for the chase. He's doing a good job of dodging the stun even. but actually Pyromancer is going to be fine. As ports come in, Wretched Hag going to be chasing, HoN's going to be applied. Luna's here as well. Wretched Hag is very low on mana now. Leech going to be coming out. Z-Freak might still be in a little bit of trouble. Slither's still nearby though, and there is more coming. Hellborn team needs to be careful not to overcommit to this. There's the big ultimate coming out from Gauntlet, the grapple in. There's the power cloud for the auto attack to help finish him up, but at what cost right here? You do see how Luna is going to end up falling. The kite from Fuzi not going to be enough. The splash auto attack with the battle cry. 280 plus damage, easy kill on a Wretched Hag.
That was a good trade though, 2 for 1.
Yeah. They did get the 2.
That was just well played from Lim. That could have been really bad. And yeah, just shows the power of Lion's aggression, you know. You just think that, oh, we got this turn. Oh, they have 4 heroes. How do they keep fielding so many heroes? I have no clue, you know. You'd be like, oh, these guys don't farm. And you look at GPMs, wow, they do farm. You know, look, they're up and going experience right now. Just because they got really good ganks off. They kept their cool. Sure, they fed bottom a little bit, but they didn't throw the game. They didn't like start farming or like play safe. They still kept at it. They knew what they need to do and they did it. So this is why Alliance is such a fun team to watch.
Oh, meanwhile, bottom lane though, Gauntlet's gonna fall right here. Stay green, too much damage themselves. You see Hag and Bubbles, as you're talking about. They're quick to react, and they're going to go in right here. Slither is going to end up getting picked off. Kelfield follows, and he does get the poison burst off, but I don't think they're going to be able to respond to it. Meanwhile, off to the side, Hanskin went down on Parasite. So this bottom lane is really producing a lot of action here in game number 1.
Meanwhile, Jesse's just farming.
Yeah, he is finally getting some free farm at the top lane. Some much-needed free farm. I mean, he already has Steam Boots. He's well on his way to an Abyssal Skull, so actually not doing too shabby at all. Gauntlet is kind of in that same boat of, you know, not doing. He's actually doing pretty poor. Again, 230 gold per minute. Definitely where not where he wants to be. I mean, being 0-3 and 2. Sure
yeah, but he's one of those heroes where it's like, it's fine if it's behind because, you know, it's a Gauntlet. It's not the biggest deal in the world. He got a couple of ganks off. He's using his ulti every time it's up, and I think he's gonna push up top lane, get some levels, then he's gonna go back to ganking straight away after that. Well, meanwhile, Hag swaps spots with Gauntlet. Hag's the one that's going to be farming right now, or, I mean, ganking while Gauntlet's farming, and then they keep swapping it out. So they get the farm on Super KG when he needs to be farmed.
Yeah.
Then after Super KG gets his farm, he's going to swap to ganking, Hag's going to swap to farming, it's my guess.
Yeah.
That's why I like the watch lines. It's so fun to watch sometimes. Doing these little things here and there.
Good use of your resources left and right. Fuzi gets the kill on the bottom lane. You see Pyromancer ultimate even used right there. So they're definitely pushed up pretty far by himself, and well, they took advantage of that. So
yeah, like now Hag's just gonna like push at this wave. He's gonna go heal, then he's gonna start farming and pushing lanes because his ulti is down. Then Gauntlet from farming top lane. Once Hag comes top, he's just gonna go somewhere else and gank. That's what I noticed about Lions. They swap aggressions every time, whatchamacallit, like every time they feel like they're done farming, basically. If you understand what I mean.
Kind of like a next phase of the game. Yeah, they never get too stale, too static in the lane, you know?
Yeah. Hey, my turn to farm, your turn to gank.
Yep.
My turn to gank, your turn to farm. Basically.
Yeah, they topped. I mean, Stay Green definitely along that boat as well, of just knowing how to manage their time and manage their resources, basically. Gauntlet need to be careful a little bit. I mean, there is Warbeast, Luna, and Ophelia all here, but he is pretty much hugging the tower, so probably should be fine at the same time. Down at the bottom lane, Parasite's here. He does have support coming in. Who is that? Pyromancer. So Slither might need to be a little careful right here. You see Pyromancer doesn't have his ultimate, but they're going to collapse. Wretched Hag will start to the party once again. Swinnamel's going to find himself being completely collapsed on from different sides, and he will fall. So Swinnamel's had a hell of a start. All of a sudden, he's 3-5-1, only 240 gold per minute. So they are really addressing the Slither here on Lion Esports Club, and it is working. Bubbles in the meantime, though, in the middle lane. He's going to shelter away. He should be fine. No porta key or anything like that, but it's not needed, or is it? Oh!
So close to Minotaur.
Yep. But he gets away. But yeah, they're addressing the Slither, and it seems like that plan is working here for Lions.
Yeah, like Silky knows there's no lane war bottom, so he's like, all right, there's no lane war bottom. So he just pushed up, and in the end, paid off. This is they just don't want to punish you for not having lane ward.
Yeah.
And if they do count on the lane ward, you can expect there's gonna be at least 2-3 Lions players right at that lane after they count on the lane ward. So Swinnerman is overstepping his boundaries a little bit. That was an unneeded death. To be honest, it was kind of obvious. Especially when you see a Pyromancer running at you, you kind of like
it's like wait a
step
second.
forward, and then like you try to like, oh, maybe I can kill Pyromancer, but he got tricked and then he died. So
got to be on the ball with those reactions, being able to read that. But Right there against Slither. Wasn't to be for him. He does a good job right there of actually putting down those wards. Kind of scout things out. Meanwhile, at the top lane, Warby's in trouble. Warby's one auto attack. No, he's going to be fine. He goes ulti form. And he does survive. The silence does not last long enough right there.
Even though it seemed like they missed the kill, it was still okay because they forced the port and Jesse has to heal. He's not farming, so that
True.
ended up being fine. Wasn't the world's biggest deal. Look at bottom though.
Yep, once again, Slither, he's going to end up dropping right here most likely. Mana coming our Willie, he is going to fall, but Wretched Hag might drop as well. Poison, it's going to be enough.
Oh, yeah.
It is enough.
Good night.
So at least he gets a payback kill right there. And actually he gets a nice bonus gold for that, 445. That's not bad at all. For Soda Mills. That's Bubbles, so he's coming in. The action just continues. Confident only hit the one, though. It only hit Aluna. That is important, because that would have possibly been the kill on Ophelia if so. Oh, well, he did have the Ophelia's touch, actually, so able to stay alive in the end. But Bubbles wants more. He has a haster, and he's going back in. He has a shell surf up. Good, he's right there. The stun lockdown, though. He was not ready for that. He needs to be able to get out of here. He's going to use the bottle charge. Does he have Song of the Sea, maybe? Song of the Sea? No, yes, he will get that kill. And a shell surf at 4 seconds. Take over 3 seconds, 2 seconds. It's not going to be enough. What is going on? 23 hero kills in 15 and a half minutes. Holy crap.
Man, just Jonah's character. One versus... He died, but he got 2 kills for it.
Yeah.
XP, so it ended up being okay.
Oh my gosh. I mean, this game... So what about Stay Green? I mean, they're getting played aggressive on, but I mean, they're also getting kills themselves. So I guess, you know, you have Limp right now, 355 gold per minute. He actually goes to Portal Key, by the way. So, where do you think Stay Green's at right now? What is their state of the game?
Their state of the game? Delay the game, man. Let's just get big and get your core items and then stop pushing. Avoid getting ganked.
Like right
But
there.
right now, Lions, they know that. They get to go.
Well then, middle lane, they deny the tower, and they get a kill right there. Grapple in from Super KG though. The ultimate is stun Kraken. The release of Kraken comes out over. Wretched Hag from the backside. He's going to finish off Aluna. Everyone's still alive so far in the Hellborn team, minus Parliament, they're out picked off. You see Kraken, he somehow is able to get on out of there. Never mind, Wretched Hag chases and gets the kill. Meanwhile, in the background, Bubbles is dropping. The poison damage is going to prove to be enough. Oh, it's going to be so close right here. He does have the regen up. It looks like he might be fine. Pending the Hellhounds, actually. He has to take cover, as well as the shell surf. I think he will be good. But in the background, Gauntlet did fall, of course. So I believe, it was a 2 for 2 overall. And the tower was denied by Stay Green, so.
Yep.
Another crazy fight coming out.
Crazy game I got here.
But, so with fights like that, like kind of even exchanges to an extent, so I guess, does that favor Stay Green then?
It kind of favors some... I would say it favors Lions, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just cause I mean, sure, like it's getting even exchanges, but like Lions heroes really relies on levels to flourish, and like Hellborn, sure they get levels in the heroes, but it's not as big as like a Gauntlet getting levels, or like a Power getting levels, or Bubbles getting levels, a Hag, or even Parasite getting levels. Plus, they did take a tower even though it's got denied, so just more map control for them.
Alright, but yeah, that's true. 18 minutes in, I mean, again though, we just had a crazy game here. 27 hero kills between these two teams already. And here in the grand finals of Cycle number 9, but it looks like Stay Green at the time being, they're going to group up bottom lane. So for the first time really this game, all 5 of them coming together. And
yeah.
Here we go. This is where it starts for Stay Green.
This is where Lions needs to defend his tower. Like the next tower at least, T2 tower.
Yeah.
Like remember I talked about Exceed versus XG, like
Yeah.
Lions would have defended that. Well, in this position, Lions is gonna defend this. They know they have to, because if they give Stay Green the momentum they need to win this game, they're gonna be in big trouble.
Gauntlet does have a portal key. He has an ultimate. It's only level 1 ultimate, but we'll see. Bubbles doesn't have the most mana currently. No, they're not going to defend it in the end. So
yeah,
a little bit of mistime right there.
I mean, he went above Tablet too, which I don't like. Even though I'm versus
Kraken.
I don't like it. Oh,
No, what's going on up here? Actually, they catch Seal Kid. Oh, Parman's by himself. Yeah, Stay Green gets them off guard, and it's a free kill. And they may still go, actually. I mean, they're looking like they may just truck it to the base at this point. You definitely got to defend this, obviously. I wonder if this is
might be a little bit greedy from Stay Green to push though.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like they're backing. Yeah, I knew it was. They couldn't possibly. They were just trying to make Lions come back and waste their time even more. That was actually really, really, really good for Stay Green. They got a kill, they got 2 towers, and they're taking enemy ages. They got a lot of map control off that. That's just the power of Ophelia Warbeast come into play.
In the meantime, Wretched Ag does finish the Grimoire power, so he has 1,100 gold saved up, 480 gold per minute coming out for Fuzi. So again, he's actually having a hell of a game here for Lion Esports Club. And like I said, the Porta Key was picked up by Gauntlet, so he's got that core item there, at least to start, obviously. And hopefully for his sake, hits level 11 here shortly to get that level 2 power or Gauntlet blast even.
Yeah, all Lions altis up right now. They really want to get a gank off, but Chessie just on the ball of his scouting of wolves. So well played by Chessie right there. Oh, look at Jonas though.
Yeah.
Oh, that play!
That was nice.
What a cute play.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
That was. He got charged away, and then he's like, I'll just shell surf right on the rune and then run away with my haste rune active. So yeah, well played by Jonas and Fan indeed. You mentioned the tablet command that he went. I usually when you see this though, they tend to go maybe the portal key after anyways also. So just wanted to get that tablet command out of the way first, as he said, going up against likes of Kraken especially. Make that happen. Speaking of Kraken, you look at him and Warbeast. They're making priority to get those Shrunken Heads, and look at that. Shrunken Head just finished on Warbeast, and that's where he starts to get pretty dangerous. In fact, he's now farming about 400 gold per minute himself, actually. So Chessie's really gone up there.
He hasn't really helped his team much, besides sending wolves to gank.
Yeah.
And that's obviously more than enough.
The fact that they're not being overwhelmed is the good news for Stay Green at this point. Again, they're the ones that are trying to drag things out and take it to the late game, as you were pointing out. So far, it's kind of working.
Like right now, I'll give the advantage to Stay Green, even though they're down EXP. Lions has to do some big initiation and some big team fights to come back to them this game.
Oh, they kill Pyromancer. Kraken, though, he is slow. Release of Kraken going to be coming out. He's going for a turn, if anything, and he may actually get something. No, he will fall when it's all said and done, but here comes some support. However, Bubbles is nearby. Meanwhile, off to the side, Gauntlet gets picked off as he got kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. Warbeast running on the uphill, though, and now Warbeast might be in a little bit of trouble. He goes ulti form. Bubbles is here, but he's not going to do anything. Wretched Ag ports. The TP is successful, so you can tell Bubbles was like, do I go, but the not to.
Oh, he's going to kill Luna right here.
Not to, but yeah, Luna is now in trouble. She's by herself. There is a Parasite nearby as well. They're probably waiting to see exactly who's nearby. Oh, he notices this now. And actually, top lane, Ophelia's up here as well, so there's the opening. Luna's going to be picked off. Shelter hits Ophelia as well. He goes on through. There's the Kelfield coming out. Parasite takes out the Skeleton King. The net was just used, but it doesn't matter. Ophelia's going to be bursted down, and they get 2 kills in the process. Will they get the minions? It looks like it on top of that. So definitely a great finish right there for Lions.
Yeah, really well played from Ophelia there. He permanently locked down Gauntlet. He couldn't do a single thing in a team fight. He got caught out of position, and he wasn't expecting like a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Like that was just insane. Like even from my perspective, I was like, wow, there's a lot of people there.
Yeah. Yes, even us as spectators, we have God vision. Wait a second. Arcana just picked up a Gauntlet, by the way, so possibly the Hellflower gonna, or dare I say Spell Shards? I mean, you especially are very insistent that Spell Shards, pretty damn good item. I mean,
it's only good with the other team investments.
Okay. I mean, you look at the Legion side. There's 3 vestments over there, so you think it's a possibility, or are we just gonna see the Hellflower on Gauntlet?
I think we're just gonna see the Hellflower.
He's not gonna go different here. It is Super KGE.
He's not gonna go Spell Shards.
Okay.
Not on Gauntlet. Maybe on Kinesis or whatever.
It's true.
Maybe Refresher, I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember that time? I can't remember who I was casting, but he ended up going Refresher with Arcana.
That's pretty crazy, actually. I can see that being pretty awesome. So, but yeah, probably gonna be the Hellflower when it's all said and done, and that would prove to be a good choice, of course. Wretched Hag, 2,900 gold is almost there, and that means that Shrunken Head's gonna be finished. So, she has obviously come along very nicely. Level 17, which is 4 levels higher than anyone right now on the Legion team. The hell in the game, actually. In fact, I guess Bubble is only 3 levels higher than him, but
yeah, it was because of the patch where you get a ton of EXP from getting kills. Like he's level 17. Oh man.
yeah.
That's what I talked about. EXP just all in Hag right now, stacked up, and he's even like farmed. He's playing out of his mind right now, getting good at ganks off. And just showing why they first pick Hag in the first place. They chose not to give Sagan Hag. I mean, Sagan chose to first pick, what did they first pick? Ophelia?
Yeah.
And obviously they're not going to give Ophelia Hag. That's just like the perfect combo.
Oh, they
top.
will get a kill in a parasite, though. Yeah, top lane. Hasted Kraken definitely has a lot to do with that, but Aluna even assisting, so.
Yeah, talking about Limp, you know, he's one of those characters, like, people think that he's like a really passive safe player. I actually disagree. I think he's a really aggressive player. Almost as aggressive as Jonas. In fact, he did more kills and more kill involvements than Jonas this game. He goes to first item blink on Kraken, starts setting up kills all over the map. He doesn't like the tanky Kraken. He just goes straight blink into Shrunken Head, which I personally think is the best build, better than the Helm of the Black Legion Investments build. And he's been helping his team, carrying his team through the early game. Looks like Lion's setting up for Kong here, which is really good because first of all they have Gauntlet, which pretty much kills Kongo for free. Second of all, I don't think Sagan has any clue about this.
I mean, they're in the vicinity. They don't have any vision necessarily other than this ward right here, but they might, maybe not. I mean, Slither is coming over, going to put some wards down on the other side, but this should be a Conquer kill. Yeah, Gauntlet with that Enfeeble makes it very easy compared to really any other hero in the game to be able to do.
The Wolves.
The Pharaoh, but yeah, here come the scouting of the Wolves, and here we go. The power to almost snipe the Conquer kill. Actually, Slither runs in with the Shrunken Head, and here we go. There's the Poison Burst going to be going off right there. Gauntlet off to the side. He uses his ultimate. He's just on the run. He's probably going to end up dying to poison, which he does. Wretched Egg in the meantime, she needs to be careful. She blinks away. Meanwhile, off to the side, her team is actually kind of really disoriented right here. Bubbles is kind of just trying to run now. Gauntlet is alive.
Gauntlet back.
In the back, gets a double tap play. Here comes Fuzzy now. He's still on the token line. The Bat Blast doing work. Down goes Kraken right there. Warbeast is going to try to go for the TP. He will be successful, but Aluna's not successful. What timing right there from Wretched Egg with a Bat Blast. And yeah, the buyback on Gauntlet coming through. Bubbles also assisting. So what looked like to be so scattered for Lions at the beginning of that fight, they make it come together at the very end, and holy crap, did they win that.
Fuzi like did a 4-man Bat Blast.
Yeah.
To be honest. And then Super KG Blink punched like 3 people. And Warbeast should have died there, but they were just awesome from Jesse. He saved his Shrunken Head to the last second, and that paid off. Like, you know, people just usually pop Shrunken Head run in. Jesse is one of those players where he knows when he needs to pop it, like the perfect time, and he popped it really late. And that saved his life, otherwise he would have for sure died. For sure got a stun. And even though that looked really bad for Stagram, that was probably the best case scenario.
Really? I mean, how so?
Also because
well, actually, they are still fighting down here.
Like,
yeah, Red Stone,
Lions
Red Tag was 5 seconds, but Aluna will go down. Bubbles in the meantime. He gets the hell on out of there as Wretched Egg is going to blink away and force that Shrunken Head use. And we'll be fine, so.
the reason why that was the best case scenario was because they forced a buyback from Gauntlet. So that was 1 death. And they lost 4 players on Stay Green. Lions lost 3. Gauntlet, 1 death. Parasite, 1 death. Pyro, 1 death. And they lost a token. So it was actually a 4-for-3 exchange, which isn't so bad. Their carry lived, and they got rid of the token. So it was 4-for-4, my opinion. And if Lions like had the token and pushed later and tried to take a team fight, that could have been so much worse. Like, Sagan made the best out of a worse situation. That was really well played. Even though like it seemed really stupid to jump into Congar Pit and take a team fight like that, that was actually the right move to do.
Yeah. No, I definitely see where I mean, we saw at the beginning of that fight, it completely scattered Lions, and it really caught them off guard to an extent, and they were not ready to fight at that exact moment. So yeah, I can definitely see where you're coming from with that explanation right there. But, you know, in the end, you know, Lions, that lead as far as gold and especially experience goes, it is starting to get up there quite a bit, and Wretched Ag, of course, a big part of that. 3,000 more gold saved up. Hellflower is on the way, I believe, for Gauntlet. Yeah, there you go. He's going to have that delivered, so... Hellflower's picked up, another big item pickup for him. 3,700 gold on Bubbles, by the way. I guess
he needs the Hellflower against Shrunken Heads on the Legion side. If he Hellflowers them before he pops Shrunken Head, they will be in a good spot.
You think that over the Sheepstick?
I guess he went Hellflower because he's kind of like far behind on gold, and Sheepstick's kind of expensive and hard to build up. But Hellflower is one of those like items is just really easy to build up, and it's cheaper than a Sheepstick, so yeah.
Okay. Oh, I was actually, I was thinking about Bubbles too. What do you think Bubbles? As he buys post haste, by the way, and there's a Blessed Orb, so.
Yeah, he's going for the Sheepstick. Like this Jonas is huge. He's 7-3 and 7. He's gonna go for a utility Bubbles. He's gonna go to Sheepstick. Well, it's usually not good to get a Hellflower and two health flowers. It's better to get one health flower, one sheep stick.
Gauntlet.
Look at middle.
Yeah, they want to get this War Beast maybe, but Bubbles. Oh, there we go. The opening from Colin. Here comes Parasite. The burst isn't going to be enough. It doesn't look like it. Ophelia's touch comes out, and here's the turnaround for Stay Korean. Parasite going to defense. Wretched not going to be locked out. She has a Sugar Knight forced to use it. She's locked out by the Skeleton King net, though, and she will fall. Beautiful turnaround coming out from Stay Green and Lion Esports Club. They're going to have to completely retreat here, and I think that should be the end of that. Wretched does not have a buyback. Wow, though. I mean, Stay Kratos ready to fight that, and actually Warbeast take that damage, man.
Yeah, that was perfect position. Like, Limp saved his life, Jesse's life. Like, just spreading the love. Like, I'll take the hook for you. He took the hook for Gonna hook Kraken instead of Warbeast, and then saved his life. So, like, brotherly love come into play in Team Saving side. And I feel like heal came out too, and the mech, I mean, the Astrolabe healed Jesse up too, so that was nice.
Oh yeah, and definitely a big part of that fight and keeping Warbeast alive. And as a result of all that, they're going to continue to push. I mean, at this point, they probably figure that he doesn't have a buyback. 25 seconds left, so Lions is counter pushing the top lane, but they are going to lose a set of racks. So it goes to show you, from a fight mid where you lose only one hero, this is what results in it. Melee racks and Matrix going down in the middle lane. And your bottom lane is even going to take a little bit of pressure here in the meantime. So
yeah, that was too greedy from Lions. Like Hag bought Blessed Orb instead of saving buyback, and that bit him in the ass. That was just too greedy.
Yeah. Gauntlet. Oh, he missed the grapple. He jumped in. He missed the grapple completely. He's going to fall right there in the background. Parasite in the meantime, he's going to drop. And it looks like Lions is honestly just falling apart right here at the seams. I mean, they had somewhat of a lead going into the fight about a minute and a half ago, and all of a sudden, Stay Green is getting dominant here. They take out another melee racks, and Stay Green is just in full control of the game just like that.
Like, okay, Stay Green made a couple mistakes this game here and there, but they had the chance to win. But this is what happens when you're the late game team. If you make a couple mistakes, if you don't get run over too hard, the mistakes aren't too big, you can still bounce back. If you don't have the late game, you make one big mistake, like a hack, you carry dive or buyback.
Yeah.
That's game.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously sticking in here, but you're all of a sudden down 2 sets of racks, and it's been established for pretty much from the very beginning that Stay Green's late game lineup is very, very, very strong, and they're starting to get to that point now. You're gonna have a full demonic, you're on Warbeast perhaps, or hell, you might even just go for something else, but. He has 5,100 gold. You got 3,100 gold in Slither. There's 2,000 plus gold in everyone right now on the Legion side. So there's the item starting to be bought here. Full demonic. I think it's going to be a staff of the master actually on Slither right here. As there you go. So has the very powerful ultimate out, almost level 16 as well. So that'll of course become lethal as well. So even a little bit more damage on top of that.
Yes.
Yeah. Lions is now in a very tough spot.
Staff and Slither is one of the best staff effects. Like I get it on TMM too. It's just so good. It makes a hero like ultimate just insane. Like makes it lethal, increases the life, increases damage done, reduces the cooldown. Man, it's just perfect on Slither.
Yeah.
Plus, right now what he needs to get is a blink dagger. Because if he gets a blink dagger and
yeah, Bubbles might be in a little bit of trouble. He just shell surfed recently, and actually Torrent's going to come out right there. Nice time with the take cover. The charge will miss as well. The auto attacks, it's going to be enough. Jesse actually gets the kill with the Hellhounds right there. Oh, Jonas a fan. He was a little too cocky there. He's pushing up. He's got the post stace and everything, but a little too much there.
Yep. He plays really cocky. Sometimes he gets punished for it, sometimes he makes big plays of it. Like, I understand his thinking for that, but it's one of those cases where it did not pay off, so it was okay, I guess. It was fine. Now they're gonna push top. He buys back instantly. Oh, they're jumping in.
There we go. Colin says, screw it. We got to make something happen. Slither is going to be first down, but at what cost right here? The Legion team still holding their ground. Release Kraken in the background. No kill's going to come with that, though. Bubbles buyback. He shell surfs through. Legion team, the Shurikens are going to be wearing off right here. Is Lions going to try to chase? Kraken says, I'm coming to you. He misses the charge, but he is tanky, so I don't know about this. As Kraken's going to hold his ground. They will pick off a Luna in the background, and now Kraken's going to be in some trouble. You see Kevin Champion coming over to assist, but no, Kraken falls right there. And Stay Green, the rest of them are now finally going to retreat. Bubbles is trying to maybe cut off Ophelia. She does not have a homecoming stone, so if Jonas the Fan's able to find Ophelia right here, Oh, can he maybe scout this out? No. Ophelia's going to be fine. He figured maybe he TP'd. Meanwhile, off to the side, that's just an illusion. But so, Lions, they win a fight right there. And if they weren't down 2 sets of racks, I'd be a little more confident maybe. But 2 sets of racks is the big thing, obviously. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you've seen that, like, Lions can win this if only, like, they had. If only they didn't lose that ranks, man. If only Hag had a buyback there, this game could have been a 50, 60-minute game.
Yeah.
Like, they can win the team fight as Lions. There's no question about that. Like, they showed it. They just showed that they can win a team fight. Like, they have huge initiation capabilities. Like, and then they know the weakness of Stagen's lineup is that they are most vulnerable when they haven't assembled as 5. But when Stegen like has a huge creep of momentum and they have the vision to protect themselves and they're pushing into your base, that's when Stegen's lineups are strongest. And Lions knows that, so they're not letting them push into their base early. They're jumping them before they enter the base, which is really smart of them.
Yeah. But again, it's that one pick on Hag in the middle lane, and all of a sudden that snowball, and before you know it, you're 2 sets of racks down. And so even though your decision-making has been pretty solid so far, it's that one mistake that really is costing them. So, again, they're still hanging in there. It is still technically winnable, but the hill to climb is obviously a lot steeper than it would have been, even with only being down 1 set of racks. But still is winnable, so definitely going to still hang it out as they should. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Aluna's in trouble. Bubbles, Kelfield to stop. Okay, Talbot's actually. And now Luna might be picked off. The auto attacks. Ophelia's touch even going to come out right here. And Bubbles is forced to all of a sudden turn around. So he did get a big cooldown used, but I mean, he used one himself as well. As always, going back in even. I don't know. Jonas a fan. You play ballsy. And this might be another one of those 2 ballsy points. But okay, he doesn't shell surface. Actually, Wretched Hag comes in, as well as Parasite. Lions really wants to make something happen here, and Parasite's going to try to find something right here. Finds Ophelia, goes for the opening, takes over a creep, and runs away. So they're really insisting on continuing to play active. It goes back to, fighting out of their base as well, but not going to be any picks. Kongor's up, though, and they're actually going to be going for it here. This could get interesting.
I mean, they know that the desperate place, and I think Stegen definitely knows that they're coming. Hope the Hellhound see them.
Yep, they're sitting right here, right next to them. They know this whole time, so here we go. There's the jump on a Wretched Hag's going to be bursted down. He does have a buyback, which he uses immediately right there, and he's coming back into the fight. So Stay Grid, of course, they're very aware of that. They're going to kind of reposition themselves and whatnot, but that's not the start that Lions was looking for right there in that fight.
What Lions used to do is just initiate on them before they get their chunker heads off. Like, the Slither has to die first, I think. He's just too much damage, too strong. Yeah, I will kill the Slither first.
Yeah. Get taken out. I mean, that thing was so though. He gets off that ultimate. There we go. Gauntlet tries to fight it. The gravel misses though. The big tablet from their teammates and the follow-up now. Gauntlet's going to fall right there. The shrunken head's going off left and right. Bubbles picked off in the background. Or excuse me, that was Parasite picked off in the background. As Gauntlet bought back, by the way, for the 2nd time now. So Parasite cannot. But Stay Green is just, well, they're just beating away at Lion Esports Club, and they say, you know what, keep throwing yourselves at us. We'll take it. Because this is not going to work out for Lions at this rate, so. Oh, it's actually now Wretched Hag. He misses the charge, but actually, he just blinks, so he's going to be locked down. He is dead again. He does have another buyback, but it would be his final one. You could just tell, though. Lions is just losing it.
Yeah, the double rush is too much.
Yeah. Stay Green's going right for the throne, so we'll see if they can maybe catch them off guard. There's the buyback. Bubbles kind of goes in off to the side. Pyromancer's actually picked off, so Wretched Hag is here. Gauntlet, he gets the grapple finally onto Warbies. Wretched Hag is in the background. Gauntlet's going to fall immediately once again, though. And I think Alliance is going to finally realize it's just too much to handle. The tower at the shrine is dropping. You see Stay Green just sticking together as a team right here. They are just a ball of just power at this point. And that should do it. Game number 1. Going to go to Stay Green, and as a result, they're going to tie the series at 1 game apiece. So, again, the easiest way to think about this is we're pretty much going to a 0-0 best of 3 at this point between Lion Esports Club and Stay Green. So, Stay Green, they even it up here overall in this best of 5. Final thoughts on the game there, Moon?
MVP, The brothers, Limp and Chessie.
Yeah.
Both of them MVP. Chessie for not dying a single time, and Limp for probably saving his team and getting really good ganks off the entire game.
Did very well.
And just one mistake, man. Just one
Hmm.
mistake. Just cost them the games.
Yep. That's
That's it.
at this tier of play.